Anand is a 14-year-old boy who came to us regarding the difficulties that he has been going through the past 4 weeks. The symptoms that he showed were difficulty with concentration, feeling nervousness, becoming aggressive and violent, and had flashbacks and nightmares, and avoiding places and situations that bring back some traumatic memories. These symptoms rendered him totally unable to attend school and affected his interpersonal relationships. Even he was not able to enjoy the activities that he used to love. The mental status examination showed that the child was having disturbed recollections of this trauma and stays away from anything that reminds him of this trauma. There were some traumatic situations that happened in his life which made him undergo all these symptoms. After the assessment on the basis of evaluation of the symptoms, we came to find that the child was going through post-traumatic stress disorder, which is called PTSD. Welcome back to another episode of Connecting Pathways. In the previous episode, we've been discussing on emotions and how to deal with emotions. Today's episode, we'll be discussing on post-traumatic stress disorder among children, their symptoms and causes. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a mental health problem. It can affect people of all ages. A child with PTSD keeps having scary thoughts and memories of a past event. He or she finds the event terrifying either physically or emotionally. All children may experience very stressful event that affects how they think and feel. Most of the time, children recover well. However, sometimes children who experience severe stress, such as from an injury or from the death or threatened death of a close family member or a friend, or from violence, it will be affecting long term. The child could experience this trauma directly or could witness it happening to someone else. When children develop long-term symptoms longer than 1 month from such stress, which are upsetting or interfering with their relationship and daily activities, they may be diagnosed with PTSD. Now we are moving on to the symptoms of PTSD. The symptoms of PTSD may start soon after a stressful event, or they may not happen for 6 months or longer. Some children with PTSD have long-term effects. They may feel emotionally numb for a very long period of time. PTSD in children often becomes a long-term problem. Some of the symptoms are reliving the event over and over in thoughts or in play, having nightmares and flashbacks. These can be images, sounds, smells, or feelings. The child may believe that the event is happening again, becoming very upset when something causes memories of this event, have lack of positive emotions, intense ongoing fear or sadness, irritability and angry outbursts, constantly looking for possible threats, being easily startled, being helpless, hopeless or withdrawn, denying the event happened or feeling numb, and avoiding places and people who are associated with this event. Now we are moving on to the causes of PTSD. A traumatic event that triggers PTSD may be something that happened to the child, or something that happened to someone close to the child, or something that the child saw. A child or teen may suffer from PTSD after one of these traumatic events. Having bad accidents such as car or train wrecks, invasive medical procedures, animal bites, natural disasters such as flood or earthquakes, or man-made tragedies such as bombings, violent personal attacks such as mugging or rape, torture or kidnapping, physical abuse, sexual assaults or sexual abuse, emotional abuse, bullying, neglect, divorce of the parents, the death of loved ones, adoption, being separated from parent or caregivers without knowing what will happen next. These are the causes of PTSD. In our next video, we'll be discussing on the diagnosis of PTSD, the treatment, and some of the tips to help children with PTSD. Thank you and stay tuned.